Good evening, I'm Barbara Riles, joined by my colleagues Dan Wolf, Michelle Lee, and Jennifer Austin. Nice to have you guys all here, and welcome everybody. Nice to have you. Thanks for joining us for one of the most popular public events in the Northland. We want to thank our two partners who really helped make this parade possible. First, Republic Bank, and next, Fitkers, which is parade headquarters for us. We have our cameras all set up there. Well, it's snowy out there, you guys. You may have noticed that. Yeah. So we've been asked repeatedly if we were going to cancel the parade. We want to say we have not canceled this parade in 58 years, and we have seen worse weather before, haven't we, Michelle?
Yes, we have. So it's another fun-filled Christmas City of the North parade. The parade has been a Northland tradition since 1958. Before we get too deep into the floats and the bands and the holiday spirit, a quick programming note here. Wheel of Fortune will be moved to My 9 at 6:30 this evening.
And it is going to be a very special Christmas City of the North parade this year that for some will be bittersweet. This will be the last year that Michelle Lee and Barbara Riles will take part in presenting the parade to our viewers, as Michelle prepares to move on to other ventures at the end of this year, and Barbara prepares to wind down late this summer.
They've been a part of what has made the Christmas City of the North parade such a Northland tradition for nearly 4 decades now. And if you want, you can send wishes to both of them on our KBJR-6 Facebook page.
I'll send my wishes right now, Michelle. We're going to miss you so much.
Thank you.
And I'm going to certainly miss hosting the parade, but wherever I am, you know what? I'll be watching this parade next year and in all the years to follow. All right, we're looking. The parade's underway, everybody. As the parade gets going, Duluth Police Chief Mike Tuscan is clearing the way with a squad full of kids from Neighborhood Youth Services. And leading the parade, there they are. This year, members of the Northland's Coast Guard family. First is the Color Guard from Auxiliary Flotilla 3004 of the Twin Ports. The auxiliary is the civil portion of the Coast Guard that specializes in boater safety education and vessel safety examinations. They assist the active duty Coast Guard in both search and rescue missions and in boater safety education. CBS 3 meteorologist, we can't see him, but he's in there. Dave Anderson has been an auxiliarist now for more than 15 years. He is driving the auxiliary truck right now. Right behind Dave, our active duty military coasties from Coast Guard Station Duluth with their 29-foot rescue boat. Dave and his shipmates from International Falls to Bayfield want to wish everybody Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays.
And there you see it. They're flying high above the clouds most times, but you almost always hear them. It's the Bulldogs from Duluth's very own 148th Fighter Wing. With over 1,000 members, they fly and maintain the newest F-16s in the U.S. Air Force fleet. The Bulldogs protect America's skies 24 hours a day and continue to support the overseas effort in supporting the global war on terror. The 148th Fighter Wing is one of only 2 National Guard wings tasked to provide suppression of enemy air defense support for our nation.
We certainly thank them for their service. Up next is the KBJR-6 float with hopefully some familiar faces on board, bundled up. I saw, oh, here they come. They're outside walking, we're told. If you look closely there, you can see the morning and weekend meteorologists, Adam Lorch and Brandon Michaels, and my co-anchor in the morning, Michael Raimondi. He is out there as well. They're bundled up, so you can barely tell which one is which. We promise they are out there. Our friends and co-workers from KBJR-6, your weather authority.
They were so excited to be in this parade. I said, well, you're going to have to walk. They're like, that's okay.
Yeah, we're a hardy bunch.
Absolutely.
Here at KBJR.
And there is the Bentleyville Tour of Lights float, and it looks like Mrs. Claus is waving to the crowd. You know, the Bentleyville lights are going to light up tomorrow night.
Can't wait. Yeah, love Bentleyville. Well, now to the very well-lit Bentleyville float, and we mentioned Bentleyville lights up, maybe even tonight. We'll have to watch and see. And on the float is Bentleyville staff of volunteers and costumed characters. Bentleyville organizes a free annual family holiday light display, complete with Santa, holiday music, and fire pits for roasting marshmallows. This magical atmosphere is geared toward people of all ages with a community mission of collecting non-perishable food items.
And setting the tone for the evening, the jolly old elf himself, Santa Claus. Figures invites you to join them where the magic happens this holiday season. Santa and his live reindeer will be at Figures on Saturdays from 11 until 4 and Sundays from noon until 3 until December 18th. The train to Bentleyville runs on Fridays and Saturdays until December 17th. The Christmas City Express runs on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays until December 18th. Figures means Christmas. Figures is proud to be partnering up with Republic Bank and KBJR to present the Christmas City of the North Parade. So stick around tonight. We will have interviews with the grand old man himself, Santa Claus, at the end of the parade.
All right, looking forward to that. Well, Sterling Silver Studio is up next, right behind Santa. It's a tough act to follow, I think. Yeah. Sterling Silver Studio from Superior has been performing in the Christmas City of the North Parade since 1991, which, if you remember, was the year of that Halloween megastorm. So you're right, we did have weather worse than this.
We did.
The group is performing tonight to the Crescent Moon Band, which you can see right there. This year's theme is Rocking Little Christmas. Sterling Silver Studio is a performing arts school offering lessons to children and adults of all ages and abilities in dance, twirling, and musical theater. Just a quick shout out to the First Lutheran Church, which has allowed the studio to organize its dance groups in its parking lot. Performing for us now, Sterling Silver Studio.
Hope they don't toss those batons into the crowd.
At first I thought it was a gold pom-pom. Nope, that's fire.
That's fire.
Yeah.
Impressive in this icy cold weather. Right?
Yeah, they need it. They got to be cold dancing out there.
And those dancers are dressed for tonight, aren't they?
Look at the boots. Smart dancers.
Very cute. Well, by the way, you can cast your vote for the Best in Show float this evening by going to the Christmas City of the North page under the Things to Do tab at KBJR6.com. We will be back with more of the 58th annual Christmas City of the North Parade after this.
Healthy holiday tips brought to you by Essentia Health.
If you are celebrating with small children, it's important to be aware of the potential hazards of the season. Always clean up wrapping paper and ribbons after gift openings. These items can pose suffocation and choking risks. Also, keep button batteries and magnets out of the reach of small children, as swallowing these items can lead to serious illnesses. By taking these precautions, you can ensure your family has a healthy holiday season.
Wishing you and your family a happy holiday season from Essentia Health.
Welcome back to the Christmas City of the North Parade. Next up, here comes the Elite Minnesota Power Float, as you can see being pulled by one of their bucket trucks. Minnesota Power invites you to bring your family to see the 40-foot community Christmas tree located right outside their building at the corner of Superior Street and Lake Avenue. And once again decorated this year's tree with thousands of energy-saving LED lights, which were just flipped on for the season earlier tonight on our 5 o'clock show. You might have seen, with the help of Louie the Lightning Bug's helpers, also known as the kids of Minnesota Power employees.
Did you hear the story that they told? They had to replace about half of those LED lights because the gray squirrels got in there and started chewing on the cords. All right, here is the Greater Downtown Council, hoping you'll get downtown this holiday season. The GDC is pleased to welcome everyone downtown for the parade and the official start of the holiday shopping season. They've teamed up with the DTA to show off the signature trolley that travels through downtown waterfront district. And are you looking for that perfect gift? Well, with dozens of locally owned shops and restaurants, the downtown waterfront controls the market on unique gifts. The parade was created by former KBJR-6 General Manager Bob Rich. Michelle and I remember Bob. You guys maybe not quite so much as a way to bring people together during the holiday season.
Absolutely. And now we turn to Adam Clark. He is live with Greater Downtown Council President Christy Stokes. And how's it going out there, Adam?
Yeah, it's going pretty well. The snow's flying. Christy Stokes is with us. And Christy, what does this parade mean for the greater downtown area and just Duluth in general?
Just a great way to kick off the holiday season and really show that the community spirit is alive, especially even on a night like tonight. I think we've been down here in all kinds of weather and people still come on out.
It shows that we're tough, right?
We are tough. And I said, you know, our stores are open during this, so I've noticed that we stopped in at a few and they said, yeah, we're selling a lot of hats and mittens and everything to keep people bundled up tonight.
And they're all decorated up, right?
They are. We unveiled our storefront windows, and so we're having a contest for that too. So a great way for people, our businesses, to come together and really celebrate the season.
Okay, thank you so much. All right, take care. Merry Christmas. All right, guys, back to you.
And thank you, Adam, and happy holidays from the Greater Downtown Council.
Hey, reminder, you can watch the UMD Bulldogs face off against the Nebraska Omaha Mavericks tonight at 7 on the My9 Sports Network.
All right, and we're taking a live look at the parade as it continues. This is from Essentia's First Street building. That snow keeps on falling. A lot of hardy souls out there tonight.
And that is the Duluth Owls Club, and they really give a hoot for this parade.
Oh, boy. Who?
Who? The Owls. The Owls Club.
We're going to take a quick break. We'll continue with the Christmas City of the North Parade right after this.
Healthy holiday tips brought to you by Essentia Health.
If you are celebrating with small children, it's important to be aware of the potential hazards of the season. Always clean up wrapping paper and ribbons after gift openings. These items can pose suffocation and choking risks. Also, keep button batteries and magnets out of the reach of small children, as swallowing these items can lead to serious illnesses. By taking these precautions, you can ensure your family has a healthy holiday season.
Wishing you and your family a happy holiday season from Essentia Health.
And some dancers now. It is the Medill Performing Arts Center under the direction of Jennifer Medill Hagen. Their theme this year is based on Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas. This is Medill's 17th year in business. The center celebrating its 16th year performing in our parade. Medill offers recreational and competitive classes of jazz, tap, ballet, and pointe, among others. The dance students say this parade is one of their favorite performances.
They got quite a group out there, it looks like, too. Medill, they're great. You know, they're all ages, and they have, I want to say they have some boys. It's not easy to get boys to dance, but Medill manages to get some guys out there.
And what a great act on a night like this. You're moving around, keeping warm. They're doing just fine.
That's the spirit. I love their Santa hats some of them had on, too.
Yeah.
And
Nice touch.
they faithfully go to practice week after week after week so that they can perfect every little move just in time for the Christmas City of the North Parade.
I would be nervous jumping up and down on that slick road, but they are nailing it.
They're doing just fine as we keep moving along with the parade here. Clearly a lot of practice went into this.
Clearly a lot of dancers on the street there. And they're off.
And we will be right back with more of the 2016 Christmas City of the North Parade.
Welcome back to the 58th annual Christmas City of the North Parade. Here comes Halver Lines, a nationwide trucking service. Halver Lines dedicates this custom-wrapped truck and trailer to the men and women of the United States Armed Forces. The trucking service is a proud supporter of the Armed Forces and actively participates in Wreaths Across America, in which wreaths are taken to Arlington National Cemetery and placed on headstones of those who have died defending our freedom. Halver Lines has received the Best Fleets to Drive For award 3 times. Halver Lines, founded in 1968, hauls thousands of dollars worth of donations to food shelves and veterans. A lot of good work they're doing in the community.
That's a big truck. First time I saw that truck, it was in the Veterans Day Parade.
Okay.
And I thought, oh, is that semi in their little parade by accident? But no, it's a beautiful truck.
They did
decorated for the veterans.
They did a great job decorating that. Certainly did. And they have the right idea, you know, probably 4-wheel drive on that for the roads tonight.
When
on
we,
all 18 wheels.
When we heard about the size of that semi, we were a little concerned with the weather, but it's moving along just fine.
It is okay.
Doing fine.
All right, looks like
All right.
rain.
Yeah, I see saddles. I see some hay bales with wagon wheels, so this must be Ragin' Country's unit. Ragin' Country is a high-energy local band playing hit songs from the past to the present. And did you know country music is the most popular music genre? I think we have some fans here tonight
Absolutely.
at the desk joining me. Well, that's according to the Genres of Music website. Ragin' Country partners with the Cloquet VFW, Tribute Fest of Duluth, Pigs St. Jude's Run, Circle of Hope of Duluth, and also leads the RNC Santa Claus Fund out of Derailed Bar in Proctor. And you can check out their Facebook page for a list of upcoming events.
Right, next up, the Texas Roadhouse, offering up some of the hottest country music in the country for tonight's parade goers. 2 country parades or floats in a row. That's excellent. The Texas Roadhouse entry is also a big hit tonight, passing out kids. They're passing out kids' meals and candy. I wish we could have some of that.
Me too.
Maybe Adam can bring us back some. Adam, who have you got with you?
Yeah, guys. Yeah, I've got some fans of parades. Yeah, what's your name first?
Will.
Ricardo.
Miles.
All right. Have you ever seen a parade in this kind of weather?
No.
Never.
No.
Will you do it again?
Probably.
Definitely.
Yeah, this is fun.
Yeah, what makes it fun though?
I don't know, just all these cars and the people screaming and shouting candy.
Can you believe people are this tough to stay out and about in these kind of elements? I mean, we've got a winter storm warning, and here we are having some fun.
Yeah, I mean, normal to us.
Because we're tough Northlanders, aren't we? All right, guys, high fives all around. Go enjoy the parade, enjoy the Denfeld Band. All right, guys, back to you.
Well, speaking of which, time now for the Denfeld High School Band. The 110-member group includes musicians, dancers, cheerleaders. There's about 30 performing there tonight. Looks like it might be more than that, though. Josh Lehigh is the band director. The band's performance tonight is sponsored by Schmidt Music, a supplier of music, guitars, amps, and lessons, all available at Schmidt Music. Here now is the Denfeld High School Band. Some great music there. You know what also has some great music?
You tell me.
The Christmas City song.
That's right.
As you know, it's the signature sound of the parade. In 1962, Merv Griffin recorded that song at a local radio station. Here is a listen to a 50-year-old message from Merv Griffin, who died in 2007.
Hi, this is Merv Griffin wishing the happiest of holidays to everybody in the beautiful Christmas city of Duluth.
Come this Christmas to the Christmas city I'll go.
Healthy holiday tips brought to you by Essentia Health.
If you are celebrating with small children, it's important to be aware of the potential hazards of the season. Always clean up wrapping paper and ribbons after gift openings. These items can pose suffocation and choking risks. Also, keep button batteries and magnets out of the reach of small children, as swallowing these items can lead to serious illnesses. By taking these precautions, you can ensure your family has a healthy holiday season.
Wishing you and your family a happy holiday season from Essentia Health.
All right, I don't know about you guys, but when it comes to animals, I feel like everyone has a soft spot, and that's good for our next float here. Animal Allies Humane Society, with its mission to find our four-legged friends forever home. Animal Allies strives to ensure a lifetime of loving care for every pet by reducing overpopulation, increasing adoptions, and fostering humane values. Animal Allies Humane Society Youth Allies Elves and their ambassador dogs are representing the organization and the canine and feline friends at the shelter.
You gotta give it to these kids out there marching and playing in this kind of weather. This is the Marshall School Band with its director, Megan Marshall. They're awesome. Good for these kids. Tonight's performance is brought to you by Marshall School, happy to support their school band. This band has played at Disney World and in the Dixie Classic Music Festival in Chicago. The school is honored to have guided its students, many of whom have been accepted to nationally recognized collegiate music programs. And here's a fun fact. Maria Bamford, you guys know Maria Bamford, right? Comedian? Yeah, she's a famous school alum. Well, another Marshall student actually became an Olympic silver medalist. On April 29th, Marshall School hosts its annual auction as a major fundraiser for the school. This year, that event is called the Superhero Soiree.
It's got to take a lot of talent in this weather to be performing that music.
And they're playing like it's nothing.
Oh,
really.
and more dogs and sweaters. Yep.
There you go. Aren't
Never
they
have enough of
adorable?
those.
Here we go. Here comes the mobile wellness unit of the North Shore Veterinary Hospital. It's like an exam room on wheels tonight. Lots of cute dogs walking along. The unit they're driving is used to provide veterinary care for pets at home, so it's fitting that dogs are walking beside the wellness unit to greet parade goers. The service is open to all, but especially appreciated by people whose pets don't travel well or for busy families. It's also worth mentioning the mobile unit.
I think I'll sit down for a while.
Yeah, not a bad idea out in there. The mobile unit can be used for at-home euthanization. So if you aren't comfortable with taking your furry friend to the vet for treatment, give North Shore Veterinary Hospital a call. They want to make pet care as comfortable for you as possible.
What a great service, especially for busy families.
Yeah,
It certainly is. Well, only fitting, since we're talking about animals, that our next float is Cat Country.
I see what you did there, Jen.
There they are, our friends at Cat Country, and I'm told one of my favorite DJs, Justin Michaels, is somewhere on board. I think maybe they let him drive the truck. Marine General provided them. No, I'm not. Marine General provided them with that nice ice house that you see there in the back of the truck. Grab something to write on, because shortly we'll tell you how you can win that ice house. Cat Country's on 98.9, playing today's best new country. They are our partner radio station, so you can catch our news, weather, and sports on their airwaves. All right, here it comes, that ice house. If you text the words Marine General right now to the number 39327, you could win that ice house. Once again, text the words Marine General to 39327.
Am I allowed to text?
I'm doing it right now.
Okay,
Are you? Okay.
All right, and now we're looking at Dream Dance Company of Duluth, which has been teaching the art of dance for the last 8 years now. They're located at 5713 Grand Avenue in West Duluth. Dream Dance Academy teaches jazz, lyrical, ballet, tap, hip-hop, musical theater, and point dance classes. Dancers at Dream Dance Academy range in age from 2 up to 18. This year, their parade theme revolves around elves helping Santa get ready to go out on Christmas night. There's some elves. The dancing elves will be packing up gifts to bring to Santa's sleigh.
I don't suppose there's anything really in those gifts, right?
I hope not, and be broken by now.
Hopefully nothing fragile.
They're hand warmers, actually.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, yeah.
Great
Good
idea.
Mm-hmm. Much needed on a night like tonight.
Those elves are good little dancers.
They are.
Look at those big smiles. They're just having a ball.
Probably keeping warm. They look like they're fairly bundled up and they're dancing around. And happy to be there.
Once again, I'm very impressed. No one is slipping. They're doing a good job.
It's like they've got their cleats on tonight. Everyone's staying upright.
They're yak tracks, maybe.
It's a good idea. All right, and let's take a look at the parade from Essentia's First Street building. A beautiful sight with the snow falling on the parade.
Healthy holiday tips brought to you by Essentia Health.
As an orthopedic and sports medicine physician, I want to remind you that icy conditions increases your risk of falling and sustaining a sprain or fracture. Proper footwear is important and can help avoid these falls. Winter boots with a rubber sole and deep grooves provide the best traction. Slow your pace and shorten your step to a shuffle while slightly bending your knees for better balance.
Wishing you and your family a happy holiday season from Essentia Health.
Well, welcome back to our coverage of the 58th Annual Christmas City of the North Parade. Thank you all for joining us tonight.
Well, I think we got some more, we got to clean the lenses off on the cameras, make them all, and I think that's looking pretty clear.
Looking good.
Yeah, we're going to have a look now at Carlson Orthodontics, and this unit is made up of about 40 people. At Carlson Orthodontics, they feel a great smile can make you feel better about yourself, as well as open a lot of important doors for you. So tonight, they're celebrating smiles with the community. They say an increasing number of people today are turning to orthodontics to improve their smiles. You guys, do you know the difference between an orthodontist and a dentist? Who knows?
Well, let me tell you, Barbara.
Okay.
I have no idea.
As someone who had braces, I did have braces, yes.
Will actually both improve oral health, but in different ways. According to Smiles Made Beautiful, dentistry is a broad medical specialty that deals with teeth, gums, nerves, and jaw, while orthodontics is a specialty within dentistry that focuses on correcting bites, occlusion, and straightening teeth. Carlson Orthodontics has offices in Duluth, Cloquet, and Superior. And look at those beautiful smiles.
Yeah, right? They are representing their office well.
Yeah, very straight teeth.
And white smiles. Beautiful. And decorated teeth all along the rim there.
I like the reindeer, too, at the end of their float there.
It's a nice touch.
All right, up next, the North Shore Scenic Railroad.
Here comes the Christmas City Express. Every year, the North Shore Scenic Railroad's Christmas City Express leaves Fitkers and arrives at the Lake Superior Railroad Museum at the depot in downtown Duluth. Passengers get to hear the story of the Christmas City Express, which is all about a girl who gets on a train on the Iron Range to spend Christmas with her grandparents in Duluth. The train gets stuck in a snowstorm and she helps save Christmas for everyone.
And time for more music now. This time it's Duluth East High School's marching band under the direction of Blake Peterson. The 111 members of this band say they are happy to be here tonight. We're happy to have them. Some members of this band played with the Minnesota Ambassadors of Music Ensemble and got to tour and perform across Europe this past summer. Supporting tonight's performance, the Breeze Inn in Duluth. The Breeze Inn owners Sean and Kate want to thank everyone who voted their Juicy Lucy the #1 burger in the Twin Ports. They're open every day at 11. Now to some music from the Duluth East High School Marching Band. And a reminder, you can watch the UMD Bulldogs face off against the Nebraska Omaha Mavericks tonight at 7 on the My9 Sports Network. We're back with more.
You made me hungry with your Juicy Lucy talk.
Can we get one now, please?
Maybe in the commercial break. We'll be back, everyone.
Okay, are you guys ready for a giant parade participant coming down the route here?
Absolutely.
Here we go. All right, they're moving along. You can see them coming. This festive 50-foot unit, you're going to see, has nearly 100 people on board.
Wow.
Yeah, the unit's made up of fine vehicles from the lot at Kohler, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Cadillac. The float was actually designed by their staff, and that's who's riding on the float today, along with their families. 100 people on board.
That is impressive.
Yeah, the dealership is a corporate partner for the My9 Sports Network, and we want to thank them for their support of school and college hockey on My9. You can visit them on West Arrowhead Road or find them online. They say they don't do the talking, they listen to what you want so that they can aim to earn your business. Good listeners can be hard to come by sometimes, so we thank them very much for taking that approach.
What a beautiful float.
Very creative.
Really creative.
50 feet and 100 people.
Curious how long it took them to put that together. That's beautiful.
I think probably a while. They started this summer, I'm sure.
For sure.
You think that was an old school bus that they...
You know, I'd like to know that. That's a good question.
And they're not going to tell their secrets.
I guess not.
I think they're going for the contest tonight.
Yeah, for sure.
When they started working on that, Christmas was a long ways away. It's
Yeah.
probably 80 degrees outside.
Probably.
All right, well, up next, this is Frost River and their crew, famous for building waxed canvas packs and bags at the shop above the store at 1910 West Superior Street. They've taken some of their canoe packs onto the parade route tonight. They also make travel luggage, smaller backpacks, purses, briefcases, even growler packs for hauling craft beer. If you're looking for gift ideas, stop by the shop in Duluth Lincoln Park Craft District for a tour of the shop. Get a free cup of coffee and check out the neighbors. There's Bent Paddle Brewing across the street, Arrow Stitch, the Duluth Grill, and Hemlock's Leather, along with the soon-to-be-open OMC Smokehouse and Borealis Coffee. Fill up your growler at Bent Paddle, and then get one of those growler packs.
Oh, what a great idea.
I like the way you think, Jen.
And a Juicy Lucy.
And you're still on the Juicy Lucy.
I'm sorry.
We're not going to forget about that. And you probably all have a favorite float by now. You can vote in the Best in Show Float contest. Cast your vote for your favorite float by going to the Christmas City of the North page. That's under the Things to Do tab on our website at KBJR6.com.
All right. You know, there's one float that's always a big, there it is, always a favorite in the parade. It's the giant pot of Arco coffee. The float was made in the 50s, and it's been in countless parades. People love it, just like their cup of joe, I guess. Arco is locally owned and has been fresh roasted in the Twin Ports since 1916. We actually have Arco coffee here at our station for everybody, all our employees, and you couldn't believe how many people in the newsroom, including some of those around me who are coffee crazy. Happy holidays to your family from the family at Arco Coffee.
I'd like to personally thank them for making our morning show possible every day.
And we always wondered, how do they make that coffee? It's just like a never-ending bottomless cup that just keeps pouring and pouring.
Yeah, it does.
And on a night like today,
Healthy holiday tips brought to you by Essentia Health.
If you are celebrating with small children, it's important to be aware of the potential hazards of the season. Always clean up wrapping paper and ribbons after gift openings. These items can pose suffocation and choking risks. Also, keep button batteries and magnets out of the reach of small children, as swallowing these items can lead to serious illnesses. By taking these precautions, you can ensure your family has a healthy holiday season.
Wishing you and your family a happy holiday season from Essentia Health.
All right, coming up next, the UMD Marching Band. Before we get to the band, though, here are the UMD football and basketball cheerleaders. They are dancing along the parade route this evening to music played by the marching band. If you'd like to learn more about the cheerleading team, you can find them on Facebook. They're bundled up. Very smart.
yes, and they are leading the way. You can hear them there for the UMD band being led by band director Tim Brocious. There are 73 band members playing in the parade unit right now. They sound awesome. So join the DSSO for the holidays as they take to the stage at the deck on December 3rd in the Beethoven Project, bringing you back to the early years, and on New Year's Eve also at the deck. And you don't want to miss the DSSO on New Year's Eve for an evening of pops, remembering when rock was young. It's a glitzy Elton John show. This year's motto, feel your heartbeat. So for tickets information, you can go to visit DSSO.com. And the UMD Marching Band's performance tonight is also sponsored by Schmidt Music for all your holiday needs. Accessories, music, guitars, amps, gift items, gift cards, and lessons, all available at Schmidt Music.
We're drumming. Let's have some tunes, guys.
Little ones enjoying the parade. Hardy Northlanders.
Oh, and they're
Yes,
bundled
we
up and they
are.
look adorable. You know, we've got Adam Clark. We've made him stand out there in the cold. So let's go see who he's found interesting and exciting to talk to along the parade route.
Oh yeah, we've got somebody cool here. He makes a lot happen here in Duluth with the Republic Bank. Here's Tim McShane. And why, year after year, do you supply so much support for a parade like this, for Bentleyville, all these really great Northland traditions?
Well, we have thousands of clients in and around the region, and this is a really good way for us to express some gratitude, show some gratitude to our clients. And I think more important than that, though, are the bank's continued efforts to create opportunities for folks from all walks of life. And what better way to kick off the holiday season here than helping get thousands of people to downtown Duluth for the parade.
Yeah, even in weather like this.
Even in weather like this. And Bentleyville kicks off tomorrow night. We've got some great weather. You nailed it, by the way. So Bentleyville kicks off tomorrow night. I spoke with Nathan Bentley earlier in the week. He suggests that there's thousands more lights, lots more displays, and as a reminder to everybody, please do bring down non-perishable food items as well as unwrapped toys for the Salvation Army to distribute throughout the region.
And Republic Bank got their start with Palucci, is that correct?
That's correct. The Palucci family founded the bank, and we're thankful. They were always very generous with this community and continue to be to this day.
Okay, what was your favorite float thus far?
Carlson Orthodontics, by far. Love to see it. Absolutely.
I kind of like the owl. I always like the owl. You know, the Owl's Club.
Love it. Fantastic.
I know, wings going up and down, up and down. That's pretty cool.
You know what? Everybody out here tonight, all things considered, they nailed it. They're all doing a fantastic job.
Yeah, we're all pretty tough Northlanders up here. And Tim, thank you for stopping by and being out in these elements with us.
Thanks for having me on.
All right, we're going to have more parade all coming up after this break.
Wonderful city. Come this Christmas to the Christmas City. I'll go.
Welcome back. Check this out. That's one flashy car. It's a bedazzled 1970 Dodge Charger. Bringing us this float is Midwest Mopars North. It's a group of car enthusiasts based in Duluth. And we better have our weather team listen up because Adam Clark and Dave Anderson are both classic car lovers. The Midwest Mopars Club currently has over 550 members in its Sioux Falls and Duluth chapters. The club meets monthly for generally on the second Friday of each month. They've been around since 1985 and cater to all Mopar enthusiasts. We also want to point out that Miss West Duluth, Kylie Shea, and Miss West Duluth Princess, Joanne Puglisi, both seniors at Denfeld, are a part of the Midwest Mopars this year.
Now let's turn to the St. Luke's float. Very fun-filled with Christmas music, snowmen, and trees. St. Luke's Regional Healthcare System offers a comprehensive continuum of care serving the 17-county region of northeastern Minnesota, northwest Wisconsin, and the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. Their vision is to be the provider of choice for patient care and the partner of choice to the providers of the region. And an interesting tidbit. St. Luke's was the first hospital to be established in Duluth. That was way back in 1881 in response to a typhoid epidemic that was ravaging the city.
I did not know that. Well, up next, the Duluth Lions Club float features a large gold lion. I'm not seeing it, though, so
It's
still St. Luke's.
Look at the beautiful St. Luke's float. That is really gorgeous.
My apologies to St. Luke's for jumping the gun there. We'll get to the lion eveventually. Yeah, they did a great job with their float, though.
So who knew about that big epidemic?
Yeah.
We are full of fun facts here this evening.
I'm learning all kinds of stuff tonight.
Sorts of things.
It's been a very educational parade.
Yeah.
All right, coming up now, the Duluth Lions Club. They're just behind St. Luke's there. Their float, as you will soon see, features a large gold lion, appropriate, dressed in festive holiday attire, standing under a replica of the aerial lift bridge.
Now, I can't wait to see it. Now that you've got us all excited about that great big gold lion.
It was a good tease. Now I'm really ready for it.
For sure.
Well, many Lions family members and UMD students who are members of the new Campus Lions Club are walking next to and riding on the float. And there's two costumed lions entertaining the crowd along the parade route. The most noted Lions Club community event, of course, their annual Pancake Day fundraiser. This May, they will be celebrating 60 years of flipping pancakes at that fundraiser. All proceeds are given to the community.
Yeah, it's going to be on May 8th, and that's something we've all done. Poured coffee or flipped cakes.
I remember Scotty Lyons, former Duluth police chief, teaching me how to pour a perfect pancake. He was good at it, too.
You'll have to feed us those sometime. And as you can see, coming up now, Stacy's Studio of Dance Education dances down Superior Street with a new twist to an old classic. All 80 dancers are illuminated, even their dancing feet. Look at that. They're dancing their hearts out to an all-new hip-hop nutcracker. Who knew there was a hip-hop nutcracker? The younger dancers on the float are celebrating the classic Christmas ballet with an all-new hip-hop twist. Dancers are as young as 3. The studio offers classes in ballet, tap, jazz, and obviously hip-hop. A group of these dancers just returned from Disney World, where they performed in the Electrical Parade and took classes from Whitney Carson of Dancing with the Stars, and I'm sure they battled these same conditions while they were down there.
Yeah, maybe not quite. You know, I know someone with a nutcracker collection, and there's every kind of nutcracker imaginable that is made.
Even a hip-hop nutcracker?
There probably is.
Okay. And let's watch them go.
What's on their shoes? How do they make them light up like that?
That's a good question.
Did you guys never have light up shoes as a kid?
I had
We
those,
did not live.
but they weren't half as cool as that. They just lit up the moon. Fine. Well, a reminder tonight for all you creative types watching, we want you to be aware of the Christmas City of the North Parade coloring contest. The winners will receive a $25 Visa gift card, and you can enter by going to the Christmas City of the North page under the Things to Do tab at KBJR6.com.
Healthy holiday tips brought to you by Essentia Health.
As an orthopedic and sports medicine physician, I want to remind you that icy conditions increases your risk of falling and sustaining a sprain or fracture. Proper footwear is important and can help avoid these falls. Winter boots with a rubber sole and deep grooves provide the best traction. Slow your pace and shorten your step to a shuffle while slightly bending your knees for better balance.
Wishing you and your family a happy holiday season from Essentia Health.
Welcome back to the Christmas City of the North Parade. As you see there on the screen, the Canal Park Business Association is up next to remind everyone to shop local during the holiday season and throughout the year. Canal Park offers a wide array of locally owned specialty shops, perfect for unique gift buying for everyone on your Christmas list. Enjoy the wonderful restaurants, attractions, and hotels. Plenty of parking too, free that is, and many businesses are open late. Canal Park is also home to the parade and our own KBJR-6 television studios right here in wonderful Canal Park.
Pretty good place to be.
Snowy Canal Park tonight.
Certainly is. Great float they've got there. Duluth Pack I saw in the mix there.
Yeah.
And if you're watching us from other areas, feel free to drop us an email or Facebook us tonight.
Absolutely. We'll be reading them. Well, now on to the Superior High School Marching Band, which is 150 members strong. The band program includes 2 concert bands and 2 jazz ensembles, as well as the marching band. The concert bands at Superior High have consistently earned top ratings in Wisconsin School Music Association concert festivals. The band is under the direction of Joe Kasperick. The Center for Muscle and Joint Therapy is proud to support the bright young talents of their city's marching band by bringing you tonight's performance. The center, located on Belknap Street in Superior, provides physical therapy, which they say is personally designed to get you back to your everyday active life. Another sponsor of the band tonight is the Duluth Superior Symphony Orchestra. Join the DSSO for the holidays as they take the stage at the deck on December 3rd in the Beethoven Project. You won't want to miss the DSSO on New Year's Eve for an evening of pops remembering when rock was young. A glitzy Elton John show. Second time now we've heard about that show tonight,
Yeah.
so it must be good.
You better go.
For ticket information, you can visit DSSO.com. Now, time for the Superior High School Marching Band.
Christmas City, wonderful city, all dressed up in snow and mistletoe. Christmas City, wonderful city, come this Christmas to the Christmas.
Welcome back to the Christmas City of the North Parade live coverage. We're having a blast tonight, and thank you for joining us.
Yeah, and now up outside, coming down the route right now, is the Duluth Children's Museum float. There they come. The float is lit up not only with holiday lights, but with lit up faces of its visitors. The float features pictures of the fun and learning that takes place at the museum with 2 spinning pinwheels. The Duluth Children's Museum is the 5th oldest of its kind in the entire country. The mission is to engage children, their families, caregivers, classrooms, and the community in interactive exhibits, educational programs, creative play, and opportunities to connect with the collection.
Some impressive floats tonight. Normally I'm in the parade, so this is kind of my first time actually seeing the full thing.
Enjoy it. Well,
We have the best seats in the house.
There's
Very
some
true.
real creativity tonight. All right, I think we've got a first coming down the road. I can't see for sure, but I think it's the CW float, showing off all the network's TV shows involving superheroes like Supergirl and Flash. Of course, everybody needs a superhero, and watch out for our call for nominations for the superhero in your life coming up in December on the Duluth CW Facebook page. There are superheroes on the float doing the, okay, ready for it? The Mannequin Challenge.
Oh boy.
If you haven't heard of the Mannequin Challenge yet, well, it's pretty interesting. It's a dance with not a lot of movement. People freeze in an enactment of any scene. I don't think you have to freeze as a superhero, but you freeze, you're doing something and then you suddenly freeze, and that's the Mannequin Challenge.
They're literally freezing out there tonight. So let's forget the Mannequin Challenge.
Let's turn to Adam Clark, who is out in the thick of the parade and with a representative of the CW float, which is full of superheroes. So Adam, if you could be a superhero, which one would you be?
Ooh, you see, I always like Storm. I know that was the girl superhero, but to be control of the weather, I could really do a lot with that, right? And who we got here?
We are Love Your Melon with CW. We are the official sponsor of CW Duluth. So we're Love Your Melon at the University of Minnesota Duluth.
And tell us what that means. You're helping kids with cancer.
Yeah, so we are superheroes for the street team of CW, but we are also superheroes in the hospitals around the Northland. So we get to go donate Love Your Melon hats for every purchase of a Love Your Melon cap or apparel. And when they select UMD at checkout, then we get to actually be the ones to donate them to children with cancer.
And are you guys making these hats?
Yeah, they're made in Minnesota. We don't make them, but they are all made in the USA. All the apparel, all of the hats are made in Minnesota. So yeah, we just have the honor to being able to donate them.
And how can people get involved with you?
So loveyourmelon.com, just by shopping, we get to give money to our nonprofit partners. So anytime somebody makes a purchase on loveyourmelon.com, they will be supporting us. But if they want to join the fight, they can also join on loveyourmelon.com and select a campus crew.
That's great. Thank you. And let's do some poses here. Oh, yeah.
Good one.
Mannequin Challenge.
Love Your Melon. Thank you, Adam.
Well, up next, the Duluth Winter Village float. They have one of their wooden cabins that will be fully decorated at the Duluth Winter Village event in December. Duluth Winter Village is celebrating its first year in Duluth and will be hosted at the Glenshue Mansion. The event is scheduled for December 3rd and 4th, which is just 2 weeks from now, if you can believe that. You can shop from 27 local businesses at the outdoor festival. Styled similar to a European Christmas market, each local business will be selling out of these wooden cabins that are built by Knutson Construction. By the way, there will be food, music, beer, and s'mores. A lot of fun to be had.
What a creative idea.
And we're hearing from people all over the country, all over the region today on social media for the parade.
That's right. We got a message from Patricia Saraski and her family, and they are watching tonight from Houston, Texas.
Oh, wow.
She said, we've lived in Duluth for many years, watched the parade in person, and now via streaming. Happy Thanksgiving and Merry Christmas from the Saraski family.
Thank you,
Merry Christmas to them, too.
And enjoy your 75-degree degrees down there in Houston.
I was wondering, do you think they're feeling some, nostalgic watching this, or they're just kind of laughing in their shorts and tank top watching this on our live stream? A little both, yeah.
All right, we're going to take a break. We'll be right back.
You guys ready for some good music?
Yes. Absolutely.
The 55 musicians you're seeing now make up the Two Arbors High School Agate Pride Marching Band. The band is led by director David Haverson. The band performed at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in Cleveland, Ohio in 2014, and they get consistent star ratings at the state music contest. They're one of the few remaining bands in the North Country that still performs a marching halftime show during football season. And they have big support from the Duluth Superior Symphony Orchestra, which supports local student musicians. Join the DSSO for the holidays as they take the stage at the Deck on December 3rd in the Beethoven Project, bringing you back to the early years, and on New Year's Eve also at the Deck. And you won't want to miss the DSSO on New Year's Eve for an evening of pops, remembering when rock was young, a glitzy Elton John show.
They really want you to see this show, and I think it's going to be great.
Guys, you got to see the show. This year's motto, feel your heartbeat. So for ticket information, you can visit DSSO.com as we listen into the Two Arbors High School Band.
Let's talk about this parade for a little bit. The Christmas City of the North Parade has an incredible history dating back to 1958. It was even before Michelle and I were here.
Yeah, way before.
The event's famous theme song is almost the same age, created in '62. The tune was produced by the legendary Merv Griffin after he made a visit to the Northland.
That's right. That piece of history recently came back to life when the original recording was found inside of our own KBJR-6 building. And when we listened to the tune, it turns out we were in for yet another surprise.
Ubiquitous during the holiday season.
Christmas City, wonderful city.
The Christmas City of the North theme song is every bit as famous as the event itself.
City, come this Christmas to the Christmas City.
But a reminder of the song's history and how it came about recently turned up inside our station.
In the remodeling effort, we were going through old files and we found a lockbox, and in the lockbox we found this audio tape.
KBJR-6 General Manager David Gent says the reel-to-reel recording was sent to an audio preservationist who discovered it was the original Christmas City of the North Parade theme, but included another surprise.
The preservationist sent me an email and said, hey, there's some other stuff on this tape you should hear. And so he sent us a digital copy, and we listened to it, and we heard the messages from Merv Griffin.
Hi, this is Merv Griffin.
Griffin himself took time to not only record the song, but also a greeting to the city of Duluth.
Wishing all of you in the Christmas City of Duluth the happiest of holidays. Best to everybody at WDSM and WDSM-TV.
WDSM went on to become KBJR, and of course, the song and parade became one of the Northland's biggest holiday season traditions.
Merv made contact with the people here at the station and said it was his gift to the community.
A 1962 Christmas gift that keeps on giving.
And the rest is history.
The wonderful city of Christmas called Duluth.
Well, what a great story.
Yeah, sure
Nice
is.
work, Dan.
Thank you, and great story to tell.
Yeah. Well, we hope you're enjoying the Christmas City of the North Parade. We're going to take a break, and we'll be right back.
Healthy holiday tips brought to you by Essentia Health.
If you are celebrating with small children, it's important to be aware of the potential hazards of the season. Always clean up wrapping paper and ribbons after gift openings. These items can pose suffocation and choking risks. Also, keep button batteries and magnets out of the reach of small children, as swallowing these items can lead to serious illnesses. By taking these precautions, you can ensure your family has a healthy holiday season.
Wishing you and your family a happy holiday season from Essentia Health.
Check it out. It's the Lake Superior Zoo's Zoomobile sporting animal photos. The Zoomobile is the heart of their education outreach program, taking the zoo to the community. It visits more than 100 schools, nursing homes, libraries and parks, community events and festivals each and every year, creating connections to our animal ambassadors and opening the door for teaching the principles of conservation and sustainability. The zoo was founded in 1923 by a West Duluth businessman. His name was Ben Onsgaard. What started out as just one white-tailed deer enclosed in Ben's backyard has grown into one of the finest small zoos in the region. Interesting fact here about how the parade started too. Originally, it started as a small event, but then public response to the parade became so overwhelming, it just continued to grow and grow and grow.
And now time for the commemorative Air Force Lake Superior Squadron 101. Usually they're flying high, but tonight they're grounded in our parade. We're proud to announce their military-related float. It's a small plane with the flags and members of the Lake Superior Squadron walking along the truck. The Commemorative Air Force is an all-volunteer organization of women and men devoted to keeping vintage World War II aircraft flying and honoring the people who flew them.
And coming up behind them, it's hard to miss. You can see KBJR Brothers Trucking Incorporated, of course, arriving in style. That's because they have that tiny little 53-foot trailer. Here it comes. Yeah, 53 feet. Now, they wanted to approach this year's parade with a twist, a unit with a Thanksgiving and Christmas combined theme. We'll get to them here in a second. We'll get to those KBJR Brothers.
We have to mention that was Rosie the Riveter out there. And Michelle, didn't you play Rosie the Riveter in a calendar?
I did. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And there's KBJR Brothers, a regional and long-haul trucking company serving the lower 48 states as well as Canada. There's that 53-foot rig. KBJR Brothers is a Duluth and Blaine, Minnesota-based trucking company specializing in flatbed and heavy haul. And a few of the things they have been awarded for are competitive wages, providing vacation pay to their employees, and their state-of-the-art equipment. And a very cool float that I think they should also be awarded for.
They definitely stand out. Love those trees, too. They kind of have the Charlie Brown tree going on.
Oh, yeah.
It's the best kind.
Oh, yeah. They're pretty, though. They're nicely decorated.
Beautiful.
Maybe there's some of those branches that blew down in the storm today.
Yeah, they've been quite a few from what we hear.
Maybe.
All right, up next, the Stacy Teen Duluth Dance Center. They're participating in the 17th year of this parade. The center students range in age from 3 to 18. They focus on technique and ballet, but many varieties of dance are also taught, including point, lyrical, tap, jazz, hip-hop, and some tumbling. The dancers have opportunities to perform year-round in events throughout the community. Stacy also offers a dance shop at their building on East Superior Street in Duluth with apparel, accessories, and shoes. These award-winning dancers have made director and owner Stacy and her staff very proud. Well, those are adorable costumes, too.
All of the dancers we've seen tonight, so talented, and they just seem to be having such a good time at the parade.
Smiles on every single face, it seems.
This is a big group.
Yeah.
So you suppose Stacy's out there? Maybe Stacy walking along beside?
Oh, I think Stacy and probably a lot of moms and dads and...
They work hard, you know, creating these routines for the parade. And because look at that, they're just, you know, all together and dancing.
And how many dancers are out there? How many did you say? It's a huge group, it seems.
Yeah, it didn't say, but, you know, there are dozens and dozens. I like the ones with the scarves pulled up right to their eyes.
You need it today.
Cute hats, too. Yeah, there is a passel of kids out there. And I think they've been practicing because they're all, oh, look at their little ones, too. Adorable.
All right, somewhere up next is the CBS 3 float. Oh, there they are. Evening anchors Tara Terragino and Edward Moody in their Santa hats. I love the Santa hat there.
I've never heard of them in my life.
They are our CBS 3 evening team, along with our morning crew there, Briggs LaSavage, Kristen Vaki, and Colin Araskovich, live local CBS 3 Duluth.
They look like they're having fun.
I think they are.
I'll ride to the truck bed. Big smiles.
Beats being in the newsroom, I think.
I'll bet. Yeah. I think I hear Adam yelling at them.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
hey, guys.
Speaking of Adam, what do you got, Adam?
Well, I've got Officer Mike, and I want everybody to be safe out there, and so does Officer Mike, because there's so many accidents here in town because of the giant hill. So tell me about what's going on right now.
Right now, it's just listening to the street squads, and they're taking a lot of reports of accidents, cars in the dishes and stuff like that. So it's real slippery out there. And we just got to remember, I know it's the first snow of the year, but we've lived here a long time. Increase your stopping distance, slow down at those intersections. If you don't need to be out tonight, there's no reason to be out. I mean, we know that this storm will blow over. People will be able to get back to doing what they're doing tomorrow.
How many times have you been to this parade and been a part of it?
This is probably, I think, my third time as part of the parade.
What do you think of it so far?
It's great. I mean, I'm surprised as many people there are out here in events and people participating.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
We're tough up here.
That's right. I saw somebody walking by and just their Crocs and socks, you know, so it takes whatever it can.
People are wearing Crocs, dancing in the streets here. Back to you guys.
All right, thanks, Adam. You're looking at Elite Dance Productions. They're now in their 12th year of dance education, and they're the only school that offers instructions in 2 locations, Duluth and Esco. EDP offers classes for both competitive and recreational dancers, ages 2 through adult, in styles of ballet, tap, jazz, hip-hop, lyrical, musical theater, and Mommy and Me classes. I hear those are really popular. EDP prides itself in not only maintaining a fun atmosphere for recreational learning, but also to train and prepare the serious dancer who aspires to a professional career in the performing arts. The directors and owners, Ann Walker and Teresa Musell, along with their entire staff, would like to wish everyone a very happy holiday season. Very nice.
Love those costumes. Well, the parade is filled with many, many heartwarming moments, but one of the most memorable moments happened back in 2013 when Brian Ragor proposed to his wife during the parade. It was a parade stopper, I tell you. She said yes, but also tells him that it was the most embarrassing moment of her life. We caught up with them 3 years later and talked to the whole family, who were all there for that special proposal.
I remember where I was standing when I finally realized that somebody had seen us on TV, because I started getting all the text messages and the phone calls.
They were on the float watching, and then they kind of stopped. Wait, what's happening? What's going on? Why are all these cameras here? So I think it was a good memory for you guys, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And you just wanted to be on TV. That's all you cared about, right?
That's awesome.
Well, the couple can definitely put this special moment in their family photo album.
Well, Adam was right there enjoying the whole thing, too. Well, you know, we said we've got messages coming in from here and about, people watching our live streaming broadcast and from the comfort of their homes, and so happy to be able to see it on broadcast TV. We've lived out of town, they say, for the last 2 parades, and streaming it just wasn't the same. So Vicky says, thank you for live streaming. They are watching from Pittsburgh.
Wow. Nice.
So they're actually watching it on TV.
Right. Yeah.
Hi, guys.
Cool. Happy holidays.
Hope the weather's better where you are.
All right, the Christmas City song is the signature sound of the parade. In 1962, Merv Griffin recorded the tune at a Duluth radio station. Plus, he recorded some special messages for the Northland as well. Some of those messages, as Dan told you, we just found out about. Here's one of the 50-year-old messages from Merv Griffin, who died in 2007.
Hi, this is Merv Griffin, wishing that I was along with you this happy holiday season in the beautiful Christmas city of Duluth.
Come this Christmas to the Christmas City.
All All right, let's share one more message, shall we?
Let's.
This is from Miranda Lynch. She says, hello, I'm writing to you to let you know that tonight, dancing on the SHS dance line, there will be a boy, Caden Johnson, who is the only male on the team. And we talked about how hard it is to get boys to dance, and he is only the second male to ever be on that line.
Good for him.
The last time a male was on the team, she says, was 4 to 5 years ago. Caden has been dancing for 10 years now, and he kicks, spins, leaps, jumps, and dances right along with all the girls. Good for him.
Healthy holiday tips brought to you by Essentia Health.
As an orthopedic and sports medicine physician, I want to remind you that icy conditions increases your risk of falling and sustaining a sprain or fracture. Proper footwear is important and can help avoid these falls. Winter boots with a rubber sole and deep grooves provide the best traction. Slow your pace and shorten your step to a shuffle while slightly bending your knees for better balance.
Wishing you and your family a happy holiday season from Essentia Health.
Here comes Coates RV, the family-owned and operated RV dealership in Esco and Cloquet. It's one of the top 50 dealers in the nation and has been around since 1938. The unit you're looking at is a fifth-wheel toy hauler RV. It's illuminated with lights, and wow, I think I could live in that, you know, tiny house nation, or take it for a camping trip at the very least. Coates RV is very excited to be part of one of our many, many people here in the Northland participating in tonight's parade.
I think a lot of people would want to get inside that RV right now and shelter themselves.
Now, the people we saw inside, they weren't supposed to be there at the start.
No, they're just like, hey, slow down, I'm going to hitch a ride.
Hey, we've got royalty here.
Yeah, this year's Miss Embarrassed Region Queen is Calissa Reinhardt. Calissa is on a float representing the Embarrassed Region and the Embarrassed Region Fair. The fun-filled fair takes place the last full weekend in August. The Queen's float is decorated with ice candles, which represent the ice candle ceremony that takes place in Embarrass on December 17th. That's where volunteers meet to light beautiful ice candles for the holidays.
And the post office is coming into view, and now I understand that they were accepting letters from the kids along the parade route for Santa Claus this year.
It's a very important
for
job.
a direct mail link up to the North Pole.
Yeah, the kids could just walk up to the mail carriers, the postal carriers, give them their letter to Santa, and they have assured the children those letters will make it to their destination.
And you know that's something those kids are never going to forget doing.
Yeah, it's a special memory.
Yeah.
Jonathan Lee, we have a few more comments coming in from people watching our live stream from around the country. Jonathan is watching from Panama City, Florida. He wrote in, I think just to rub it in our faces, that it's 66 degrees there.
Jerk.
But he says he'll be in Duluth soon.
Oh, okay.
Amber Hope is watching from Seattle. Tana, I believe Tash is watching from Brainerd. She says that they were supposed to be in Duluth, but they got snowed in. And Roseanne is a former Duluthian. She is now living in Spokane, Washington. And she says, we can keep the snow. I think we will, Roseanne.
I think we have to.
And time now for the Essentia Health Unit. We don't want anything bad to happen to you and your family, but if it does, you're in good hands with Essentia. Essentia combines the strengths and talents of 12,500 employees, including 1,500 physicians and credentialed practitioners whose mission it is to provide high-quality care while making patients feel known and understood. There is about 50 employees and their family members out there tonight walking with the ambulance, handing out tattoos. Now, those are play tattoos to all the children along the parade route.
Thank you for clarifying.
Yes. I think they wash off after. Yeah, let's hope.
So cold, they'd be numb. They wouldn't feel anything, right?
No, for sure.
All bundled up. That is necessary. You know, this is the first day. Today was the first day I broke up my winter coat.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, and my hat.
Yeah.
Somewhat dorky, but you know, it works.
Whatever gets you through a cold night like this.
Warm is never dorky.
I'll tell you, there are a lot of big smiles along this parade route this year, given the fact that the snow and the, you know, we've seen it worse, Barbara, you and I have over the years, but you know, for newbies or first-timers, I'm sure that this can be a little daunting to be in the parade, but it looks like the people who showed up are having a blast.
There's something about it that makes it special, the parade, to have some snow like this.
I agree. Beautiful. Well, next up, the Minnesota Ballet float. The Minnesota Ballet produces the Nutcracker every year. The float has local children that are performers in that production. There are also children dressed as gingerbread cookies, and aren't they cute? Soldiers, mice, and of course the star of the Nutcracker, Clara. Very cute. Love all the outfits there.
It was the Rat King that was the star of the show.
Well,
maybe not. Okay.
Yeah, that's a good production if you're looking for something to see this holiday season.
Well, and it stars all the local kids, the kids who are dancers who work so hard all year, and they're just adorable. They get out there.
And here comes the Lake Walk Surgery Center's float, emphasizing kids and Christmas. On the float are the kids of Lake Walk with their families, wishing everyone a Merry Christmas. Lake Walk Surgery Center is an independent outpatient facility designed for quality, comfort, and efficiency. As a lower-cost alternative for outpatient surgery, they offer patient-focused care as well as amenities.
And Northwestern High School's marching band, the Tigers, and its dance line. Northwestern has been in the parade every year since its inception. Michael Hintzman directs the 75-member band. They have received a rating of excellence the past 15 years straight as the Wisconsin School Music Association's Concert Festival. 25% of the band tonight is with other members of the school's drama team. They are qualified for state 9 out of the last 10 years. Tonight's Renshaw Band is brought to you by Brent's Heating and Cooling.
Well, for playing short, they sure do sound great.
They do. Once again, I am so impressed by all the bands and the dancers and everyone on the floats for coming out and putting up with the weather and putting on a great show.
Yeah, besides their wardrobes, you'd think it was 65 degrees outside. Just
That
rolling
and
along,
the
no problem.
snowflakes on the lenses, that might.
That too.
Yeah, and it's not easy to keep those instruments going when it gets this cold, so they're doing a great job. All right, last but certainly not least is the Duluth Fire Department. They have their one-tower aerial platform truck, which is capable of pumping 2,000 gallons per minute. Rigs from the Duluth Fire Department were dispatched over 16,000 times in 2015. Rescue 1, which is housed at Duluth Fire Headquarters, was named the 9th busiest heavy rescue rig in the country in 2015, based on data compiled by Firehouse Magazine. The men and women of the Duluth Fire Department participate in the Christmas City of the North Parade every year, no matter what the weather, and they wish all of us and all of you and your families happy holidays.
Hey, guess what? Guess what, gang? We're going to be talking with Santa Claus in just a minute, but what a wonderful parade this has been.
Yeah.
Hearing from people throughout the country, and they're watching it, streaming it. Someone even watched it on television. They must have one of those fancy hookups where you can stream off your computer into the TV, but...
Well, I think maybe the crowds along Superior Street weren't as big as they've been in some years.
Sure.
I know some years we've had 5, 6 deep along Superior Street.
Sure.
But I hope that these folks, instead of watching from the street, were at home watching on TV. It's a great parade, and the people who showed up today to march, to play, to dance, kudos to them.
And we've heard from people from Panama City, Florida, Houston, Texas tonight, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, all over the country watching this parade.
I love that. I love that. They might leave the Northland, but they still carry on this tradition. It's something that's a part of their holiday season.
And that is going to do it for the 58th annual Christmas City of the North Parade. And before we go, we want to thank our 2 partners who really helped make this parade possible. First, Republic Bank, and next is Fitkers, our parade headquarters where we have our cameras set up. So thanks to them, and thank you for joining us.
And the parade will continue to bring together residents from all walks of life and unite generations of families with memories of its Christmas spirit and fun traditions. We hope you'll join us next year. And of course, thank you, Northland and beyond for watching. Have a great night, everybody.
And as we mentioned at the start of the broadcast, it's a bittersweet night as it's the last year that Michelle and Barbara will take part in presenting the parade to our viewers as they both prepare in the year to come to move on to other ventures.
They have been a part of what has made the Christmas City of the North Parade such a Northland tradition for nearly 4 decades. So a big thank you to both of you. You will be missed.
Well, and we're handing it over to you now. The 2 of you are going to be taking it on into the future.
And you've been showing us the ropes tonight. We appreciate appreciate that.
Yeah, we certainly do. Thank you for teaching us, and it's been so much fun to hear your stories over the years of this parade.
Oh, boy.
And
The
this night,
history.
you have so many to tell.
Thank you, guys. We appreciate it. And thank you, Michelle, for all your efforts all these years. We're going to
right
miss you
back at
so
you.
much.
Oh, boy. Thank you.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Good night.
Thank you for watching the 2016 Christmas City of the North Parade. Brought to you by Republic Bank and Fitkers. Also brought to you by Fond du Lac Casino, Wisconsin Indian Head Technical College, Essentia Health, North Shore Scenic Railroad, St. Luke's, the Greater Downtown Council,
on hilltops pick
and Blue Cross Blue Shield.
while you slide the fun below. Down in Midtown, people are icicle. Come this Christmas to the Christmas City, I'll go.
From everyone here at KBJR-6, happy holidays.
I hear bells ringing, ding dong, ding dong, ding. I hear voices singing of a winter wonderland. Come along, you'll understand. Christmas City, gotta stay happy, make a smile ball. That's the kind of throw. Christmas City, wonderful city. Come this Christmas to the Christmas City. Let's go. I hear bells ringing, ding dong, ding dong, ding. I hear voices singing